So we're just supposed to wake up, work 8 hours, come home exhausted, and then repeat for the rest of our lives? Maybe you'll live long enough to retire. Maybe you have enough to retire. And then maybe you'll have a spouse to share it with.
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit.
I don't think so. 9-to-5 jobs are designed to keep you comfortable just long enough for you to forget about your dreams.
Facts.
But here's the truth they won't tell you. The system, it isn't made for you to win. It's made for you to settle. That's what they're baking on. They're baking on you to settle. They think the American dream, get a 9-to-5 job, go in debt, get a house, got car debt, you got house loans. If you want to start a business, ooh, business loans, scary.
Jesus Christ.
They don't teach you much about that, huh? Quick to give you a credit card, but a loan? I'm gonna need to see more. But what if you could break free? Let's dive into it. Most people don't even like the job that they got. They either, it's a family job or it's a job that they tolerate because it makes decent money, or they couldn't afford college, so this is what their fallback is. Why are you working at a job that you just tolerate? Why? What's the point of that? Because society convinced them that job security is more important than life security.
Hell no.
They say, get a degree, get a job, work for 40 years, then retire when you get old.
Why?
And at the same time, shortening our lifespan with the food that they're giving us.
Look at me, I'm a big fat slob.
So that we never use the money that we're saving for retirement or for our social security that we would get.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Answer this question, just think about it. What if this system just doesn't work anymore? What if all this is just a trap? Therefore, let's talk about why this cycle is dangerous. This is the cycle that most people are stuck in. They make just enough to survive. They live paycheck to paycheck. Enough to survive, not enough to thrive. Think about that. Enough to survive, not enough to thrive. And if you try to break out of it, you try to break out of the matrix, break out of the cycle, fear kicks in. What if you don't make it? What if it doesn't work? I can't risk my job. I have bills to pay.
I ain't gonna lie, nigga. You sound like a bitch, nigga. No, God. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, nigga.
Bro,
hey, you sound like a bitch, nigga.
All these doubts fill your head because of society, family, your education. Your school system that's how you were brought up. And that's exactly what they want. A system that makes you too afraid to even try.
I don't even want to.
Too afraid to even try. You had dreams, goals, passions, but you're trading all that for a paycheck.
That's beta. That's beta male energy.
Think about that. You're trading your life for a piece of paper. That's really what it is. Ask any older person what they regret most in life. It's never working too hard at a job, right? That's not it. It's not being able to take the risk when they had the chance. Now they're all old and brittle and, unhealthy. They didn't take care of their body because of all the food that's being fed to us, right? Now, the knowledge wasn't out there. The knowledge is progressively getting better about the red dye and other stuff like fast foods and stuff like that. It's getting better. That's just how it is. Now, I'm not saying quit your job tomorrow. That's not what I'm saying.
I don't recommend this to anybody.
But if your goal is to live your best life, you got to start treating your 9-to-5 as a funding source, not a final destination. Like for me, example, I'm a software engineer. It's a good job. I make good money. Now, if I was to want to stay a software engineer for the rest of my life, then I would be a hypocrite. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to use the money that I get from software engineering to develop something of my own and take it. Either I can bring the the funds to my YouTube channel. I could bring it to another business. I can invest in other businesses. I can invest in some stock, or I can invest in my passion, right? Now, what is my passion? That's something that you got to think about. What is your passion? So how to escape the rat race? Start a side hustle, invest in your passion, level up each generation, and then use your job to fund your dream. Your job is not the end goal. The end goal is whatever you want it to be. Fund your dream, then leave. Easy as that. But let's break it down even further. Start a side hustle. You don't have to go all in right now. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying at all. But start something that builds your brand, your skill set, and your freedom. So now that you have more time, you can choose what you want to do with it. The next thing I want to say is think generationally.
Huh?
If your parents work a 9 to 5, you should be aiming to go higher. Okay? Now, this can be any circumstance of leveling up, right? It can be like, okay, your parents made 40,000, and then your job is to make 50,000 or 60,000, right? Each generation should level up past the previous. If you work a 9 to 5, your children should be leveling up past you. That's what you actually should want for your kids.
Message.
To do better than you. Now, parenting skills, if that's not how you feel about your kids, that says more about you than me. But that's just what I believe. Each generation should be building up and not staying the same, not staying on the same playing field. And then last, fund your escape. Use your 9 to 5 to pay for your dream. Once your dream starts making money, dip. It's easy as that. Now, I'm saying it's easy as that, and now it's not an easy task. And I know that. It's not an easy task. But you're working hard for Sammy. You're working hard for Nathaniel. You're working hard for Shayla. Work hard for yourself. Or you can just ignore everything I said. Clock in tomorrow. Keep doing the same thing for the rest of your life. Forever. But if you know what you're worth, then go and get what you're worth. And stop blaming him, her, or anybody. Because cowards do that. And I think if you're watching this video, that ain't you. That ain't you. That's how winning is done. So stop waiting. Stop making excuses. And if you're serious about escaping the 9 to 5 life sooner or later, not right now, it does not have to be right now. It does not have to be right now. It does not have to be right now. But if you're serious about escaping the 9 to 5 rat race, drop a crown in the comments and let's get to it. The choice is yours. But in the meantime, stay blessed, stay loyal, stay royal. We out.
I want you and me, more surround, won't we? And I want